songs. We love him here. And now I introduce you to Kyle Busch and make a toast. May he win on Sunday.
Mayor Oscar Goodman, thank you very much. With your two fine ladies. We gotta get Kyle out here. Come on, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle. Don't be scared.
Wait. Selfie. Hold on.
Hey, Kyle, what are you drinking? What is it? No, what are you drinking? Not what are you thinking? Uh-oh, Monster. This is another guy who's not a drunk. It's an amazing thing. I have no use for you. I'll see you later, all right?
Now you know why I left Las Vegas.
Oh.
I should come back because now his wife's the mayor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Well, I'll tell you something. I miss being the mayor every day, but it's better sleeping with her.
With that, Oscar Goodman. Thank you very much, Oscar. And his two fine ladies.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate you being here with us. It's an awesome turnout. We really appreciate the support. It's a fun night to start out this way, to such a warm welcome and being back home here in Las Vegas. So great opportunity here, and being with one of my friends, Ron Frutrell here, and back in the house together, man. What are you doing?
Fun to be here, having a good time. Friday night in Vegas.
That's right. I'm sure there's better things to do on Friday night in Vegas, but this is one of the things to do.
By the way, you can't see all the way back there, but I think we got a full house, don't we, back there? It is a full house. There it is. A full house out here.
A lot of M&M stuff. I appreciate it. Monster stuff everywhere. Cool.
So my job is to give Kyle all the tough questions here tonight. We're also going to have a mic out of the crowd, so if I miss anything, you're going to be able to get the tougher questions out. There's some tough ones I can think of right now.
Yeah, yours are boring.
Yeah. Let's get the business out of the way. First of all, today we got a poll day. Call it Stratosphere poll day. In fact,
that's right.
Out there today. And your car, you got 20th, and that's what you were in practice too. So you haven't found quite, you're not totally happy with that 20th spot, are you?
No, not at all. We're never happy unless we're number one. I'm pretty sure my fans know plenty about that. But, you know, it's a little frustrating so far at the start of the year. We ended up okay in Phoenix. You know, we started 7th, we finished 9th. We probably could have finished about 7th or so, but I was trying to stay out of the 48 and the 31s mess in Phoenix at the end of the race. They were getting after each other a little hot and heavy, and I didn't want to end up the third wheel, so or with 3 wheels, however you want to put it. But
the 41 was getting the
31 and the 48.
Okay, 48. I was
yeah,
say
they were beating on each other a little bit. So, anyways, then we come here to Vegas, and unfortunately, we make some changes to the car. We go out, we make a run, and we're like 3rd on the board. It's like, all right, cool. We finally got some speed. We're good now, you know. And then everybody else goes out and they make runs, and we're like, we're down to like 12th or 15th. I'm like, man, I don't know how to go any faster. I'm hustling it, you know. That's about all I got. And so there's definitely a lot more work to be done. Obviously, we saw it with all the JGR cars today. Unfortunately, with myself being 20th, I think Kenseth is 27th, and Denny's 29th. So we got a lot of work to work on and get ready for this weekend, and even the year here going on down the road. It's early, and you know, it sucks we're behind the 8 ball right now, and it's only the 3rd race of the year. But I don't predict we'll be there long.
Okay, toughest question I could think of the night, really, and I thought about this during Daytona and watching that race. There were a couple of things with Daytona. But first of all, do they really take 100 peanuts from the M&Ms and get rid of like 99 of them? Do only 1 out of 100 make the peanut M&Ms?
Essentially, yeah.
Is that true? I heard you say that, and I said, no, come on.
Only 1 in 100 peanuts makes it into a bag of M&M's peanuts. That's right.
I told you, grueling questions, and those are the ones we're going to get here.
The next popular question is, well, what do they do with the other 99, right?
Oh, no. Where do they go?
They, into your favorite peanut butter products.
Let's go into, so they just become, they spread it.
Yeah, they smush
mix it with some butter and you're good.
That's right.
There was a little bit of at the last lap at Daytona, and I noticed, and obviously you were in the running, there was a wreck at the, close to the final turn, but you had a little wobble about probably half a mile before that. Maybe even more. That little, I'm sure you felt it, you know what I'm talking about here. Yeah. A little wobble, you had to save something, or what was that about? I saw it, and I go, whoa. And the announcers didn't mention it. but you could see it on camera, and you felt it.
Well, you talking about off of turn 4?
Off of turn 4, right towards to the checker before the wreck.
Before the wreck?
Yeah, even before the wreck. Yeah,
there was a wobble?
Yeah.
It wasn't from my car.
Wasn't your
It was from the guy who ran into me.
Yeah.
He's the one who wobbled.
Well, and that too, yes. That was a little bit later.
Yeah.
Just a little bit later after that. But
yeah, that was a bummer.
That was a mess, though.
We got messed up there off turn 4 and got spun. And so anyways, everybody's always like, well, why'd you come across backwards? Well, by the time it stopped spinning, I was facing the wrong direction. So all I did was grab reverse and go down pit road backwards to see if I couldn't save any spots. And, you know, as I was rolling down pit road, I thought it, but I didn't say it. I was like, man, you know, the good news is the throttle's fixed. The bad news is the transmission's screwed.
But you had reverse.
But yeah, that's an old line from Days of Thunder, in case you didn't get it.
Yeah. Okay, we want to show some video here. We're going to go back a few years to Kyle, and one of the things I like saying is let's go here. I mean, everybody saw the Beatles when they were great, and they came to the States, but few people know the time they spent in Germany working on what they did, hammering away at their act, just making no money, working day in, day out, but they did it for years. I saw Kyle with his brother and his parents, Tom and Gay, hanging out at the Speedway, here the Bull Ring, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, hammering it out, working their, can I say asses off? Yeah. I guess I did, but that's what it was. I mean, you guys were working hard in the heat of the Vegas summer out there, running in Legends cars, modifieds, and in the late models. So we're going to show some of the video, first of all, of the Legends cars. You're in the red car, the number 4 here, going around the Bull Ring at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll let you comment a little bit about some of the video that we're going to see here. So go ahead and roll the tape and check out. There you are, the red number 4.
All right.
And these cars can be hard to handle. I've raced in those cars out there at the Speedway.
Yeah, you were very good.
I was horrible, but they are hard to handle.
Yeah, this is the Bull Ring. This is right. I want to say it's 99 or 2000. It's one of the years right after they redid the racetrack the old way. But that's the backstretch right now. Going into turn 3, turn 4, you'll see the start finish. The grandstands, the big grandstands are on the left. Before all that, it was actually the other way around. The start-finish line was on the backstretch. The grandstands were all over there. And the track, you actually ran up high. The groove, the way it was, you actually ran above the hash marks that are right off the wall there. So where it's all dirty, that's actually where you would run. So a completely new layout with the racetrack. So it's kind of weird, but for me, my home track, I actually had the same facility, but 2 different home racetracks that I grew up on. So kind of interesting there, but really fun. This is the Legends car days. I think I'm leading. I would assume I am. The guy behind me, I don't even know who that is. It's like a purplish car right there. He keeps pace with me if you watch this video, but like right now I'm lapping everybody. So some of these people I know, some of them I don't know, or I don't remember.
I've seen nobody pass you, so you're leading.
Like I said, I assume so. I don't know. But this is when I was really good. A lot better than what I am today. I won way more often back then than I do today. Even though some people think I win too much already today.
But these things, I mean, that's where you learned how to drive a race car. And you learned how to put these things together and work on them. You worked on your brother's car, you worked on your own car. I saw you out there working on these things.
Yeah, I did. I always worked on my brother's cars, my dad's cars, because they were always racing before me, obviously, me being the youngest one. And from there, you know, I kind of got my start working on them, tearing them apart, putting them back together, and then I finally got my chance to race them. And that was the most fun for me, just getting behind the wheel, of course. But all in all, the interesting part, there's a funny story, was one off season, we won the championship, and I was like, okay, you know, maybe Dad will let me tear the car apart, we can repaint the chassis and do some stuff to it and dress it up a little bit, maybe buy a new fender, because my left rear fender, if you've ever been to KBM, you'll see there's a scar on that bad boy where I had to drill and rivet an aluminum piece to hold the 2 pieces of fiberglass together. Still the same old fender today. And so anyways, I asked my dad, I was like, hey, can we tear it apart and repaint it this winter? Nope, absolutely not. Why waste that time? Why waste that money? I'm like, all right, darn, you know? So I said, you know what? I got an idea. I'm going to tear it apart one day while he's gone. I'm going to do it all in one day. I'm going to get it done. He's going to be gone at work. And when he comes home, it's going to be a bare chassis. I'm going to be like, Dad, I'm ready to go to the paint shop. So I did it. I was ready to go to the paint shop. And he goes, all right, now you can clean it up and put it back together all by yourself. So I thought I was teaching him a lesson. He taught me one. So that
you learned how to take it apart and put it back together.
That's right. In one day, I took it apart. Now, it took me a lot longer to put it back together, though, because I was like, all right, well, I'm going to take my time then. I told Dad, I said, all right, I need you to buy me some new bolts. I need some new washers, and I'm going to put some nice stuff on here and whatnot. So I actually think that was my dad filming. He did a good job. I don't think my mom was off with Kurt running when he was running Southwest Tour or something like that. So that might have been my dad's film work right there. That wasn't too shabby.
Dude, he did all right, Tom.
He did all right. Normally, I was the film guy. Whenever my dad and my brother were racing, that was always my job. I was the film. It's funny because we have some old videos. I don't even know where they are. I think they're in Grandma's basement still. But I actually spotted, because my dad was horrible at it. I spotted for my brother when he went to modifieds, and so I'm filming, holding this big camera like this, and looking through the lens and keeping one eye open to try to see everything else, and I'm following and I'm following. I'm also spotting, and using my mic and everything. And so whenever I would key up the mic, the film would go fuzzy. So you could always tell when I was talking on the film when we'd go back at home and watch the film. And sometimes we'd reminisce about what I said or whatnot, but I don't know, I think it was all good things. He won a lot. So
your spotter nowadays he's just spotting. He's not having to shoot video.
Who?
That's good. Your spotter today.
My spotter, yeah. He doesn't have to carry a camera.
Okay, that's good. That's
good thing. He's got a hard enough time anyways.
Okay, from there you go to modifieds.
Yeah.
You have to empty you literally have to empty your piggy bank, basically, to be able to buy the modified car, to go out there and race and modified. I think you're going to be in the number 64 car.
That's right.
In the white car.
Yeah, white 64. My dad doesn't remember the story the same way I do. I remember it that there was a guy built a car out of Lake Havasu, super fast car, Mark Briggs, and he ran it a few times and was kind of done with it. He wanted to sell it. So I remember emptying out my piggy bank and going down there to Lake Havasu to pick up this car. I bought the car. We brought it back. We worked on it. We touched it up. We dressed it up and everything. And then my dad, he leased the motor. It was a lease deal. We didn't even buy it because we couldn't afford to buy it. So we leased the motor for it. And that's how I remember it. He doesn't remember it that way. He remembers buying it and leasing the motor and everything else. And I'm like, dude, you drained my account, man. We were empty. There was nothing in there. So, anyways, that was the fun part of the start of that car.
Okay, let's show you some of the video here. White 64 car. These are the modified cars that you're racing in. Do you realize how many people were angry at you at the Speedway because you won so much when you were a young?
Yeah, but here's the funny part about that is I didn't even win in one of these cars. Look at my motor; it sucks. I can't. I was underneath that guy. I mean, geez, I couldn't even stay alongside of him and pass him. I got a little loose right there. But no, this is the modified days. This is 2000, and this was actually one of the first races I remember because the back TV panel that says Mac Tools is still on there. We actually took that off after a few races because the motor would always run so hot, and when we took that off, it actually ran a little bit cooler. But anyways, I'm running. I think there's two guys up there, so I'm fifth right now, and I only won one race in this car, but I did win one race. There's the white. All right, so the guy passing for the lead, the black car, that's Doug Ham. He was the champion. He's won too many championships in modifieds. He was always really good. And then the other guy he's passing is, I want to say it's CJ Schirkenbach. How I remember this, I don't know. The guy I'm racing with is David Gerchman. He was actually an older guy, but he was really fast. Every week he was super fast. He was out of Lake Havasu, and his kids started racing, I think a year or two after that. But it was really fun to race modified. So I think it was my 6th or 7th race I won, and I think I only ran one or two more after that because I got in a car fight with a guy, and he comes over.
You got in a car fight with a guy?
I got in a car fight with him. I don't know if I started it or he started it, but I know I finished it because he was really pissed.
He started it.
And he came over to me afterwards to the tech area. And he was really mad and screaming a lot of obscenities through the window. And I took my helmet off. I couldn't even get out of the car because my steering wheel was stuck. The steering shaft was a little bit of rust on it, and I couldn't get the steering wheel off because I was ready to fight too. I was coming out of there. I was only 15. I was ready to roll. This guy's like 30-something.
This is an amazing story.
Yeah, this guy's 30-something. So anyway, I take my helmet off. I'm stuck in the car. I got a crew guy that works for me. He probably weighs about 250, so he's a bigger dude. And he was my bodyguard. Anyway, so he's standing there. So this guy, he looks in. He's yelling at me. He goes, "What? Holy S-I-T." And he says, "He's just a kid." And I'm like, "Well, who'd you think I was?" And so anyway, we got him away from me or whatnot, but then it was about a week or two after that incident that he actually called the local paper to pull my records, my public records, my birth certificate, to know how old I was, and that's when the whole scandal went down that I wasn't old enough to race modifieds, so I got kicked out of modifieds because I was racing at 15. You're supposed to be 16. So...
Well, and when the paper did the story, having been here at that time, when the paper did the story, they made it look like you were Danny Almonte of the Puerto Rican or Dominican Republic coming to play Little League Baseball at 18 years old against 12-year-olds. Right? No, I can't believe he falsified his information so they could, like you were trying. The problem was you were a kid trying to race against the big boys.
I was trying to get
doing it the opposite way, which every NASCAR driver's done.
I would believe that about every NASCAR driver has done that,
Yes.
But I got caught with mine because a guy didn't like he got beat by a 15-year-old.
Scandal. It was front page, man.
So, it was funny.
It was a yes.
I did the work. I mean, I had a copy machine at home, I had an eraser and a computer. And I made a birth certificate, so that's all it took. It didn't take a computer, it didn't take a scanner, it didn't take all this stuff. Like, I did it myself. I was 14. I didn't even have like CSI on that thing or nothing.
You wanted to race.
I did. I wanted to race. Yeah, I had.
And then of course later NASCAR makes the Kyle Busch rule with truck drivers. When you had to be 18, you were 16 winning in trucks, they said, okay, you got to be 18. But before that, you go into late models.
So I got kicked out of modifieds July, August, something like that. And so they sit me out. I'm back to Legends cars. So I ran the Legends car for the rest of the year. And then, but they did let me test a couple times my super late, which you'll see here now. And I tested my super late a few times just to kind of get my feet wet and get ready for the following season. But now everybody knew how old I was, so they knew I couldn't race the first 3 races of the season. I had to skip those and wait until my birthday, which was May 2nd. So, yeah.
So you're 16 years old now, going up against the guys. You're in the 04, the blue car.
Yeah. I don't remember who the 1 was. Dick Cobb was always number 4. So I don't remember who number 1 was.
And Dick won plenty of races out there.
Dick did win plenty of races. He was actually one of my heroes. Now I had a motor in this car. Yeah, this one run good down there straightaway. Watch it. There's my team car behind me back there holding up the show. He's blocking everybody, so.
For you.
Yeah, for me. I think that was Billy Newman. He was in the 01. And then we had a 3rd car in the field, which was Jerry Spilsbury. He actually owned all the cars. He owned Quality Mechanical Air Conditioning Company here in Vegas. And so he owned our cars. We had a 3-car team. It was a blast. I mean, it was so much fun that year. So I had to skip the first 3 races of the season. And then the first race that they let me run was May 10th, after my birthday. And I don't remember where I qualified, but I ended up winning. I won my first race out ever in the super late models. So that year, that car right there, it's actually a KBM as well. It's restored. My dad did everything to that one. It won 10 out of 15 races. It finished 2nd in 2 races. It finished 3rd in 1 race, and then the other race it DNF'd. We broke a rear gear. And if I didn't DNF in that other one, if I would have finished 2nd or 3rd wherever I had already finished through the rest of the year, I would have won the track championship by missing 3 races. So it was really cool car, a lot of fun, and a lot of success with that bad boy. So I don't remember, there was actually, I got a yellow stripe on the rear bumper because I was a rookie, but my dad and my crew chief, they found a sticker somewhere on some old equipment out in the desert, that said something funny. I can't remember what it was. I wish I did, because now you all think I'm just an idiot telling you these words for no reason. But it was pretty funny. It was like, how's my driving? Call this number, and then shut the stuff up. So.
And I'm 16.
Yeah, and I'm 16, and
I'm kicking.
Everybody's getting smaller in my mirror.
Yeah. Okay, so I remember now. Around this time was when your brother had signed with Roush Racing, and I remember going out to the Speedway here in town.
The modified year was when Kurt signed with Roush.
And I talked to Jack Roush at the track one time, and I wanted to talk to him about Kurt and obviously the signing, which he answered. He says, "No, but I'll tell you who I really want his little brother Kyle." And I sort of laughed at him and says, "No, seriously, you got Kurt Busch. I mean, he's the hotshot driver right now in NASCAR." He says, "No, watch his younger brother and see what he does." And of course, in trucks, he gave you a call at some point and then got you going there.
It was actually during this season. We were trying to figure out the truck schedule and my late model schedule because we didn't want to miss any more races. I ended up finishing third in points for the late model there, but. Let's see, my first race was at Indianapolis Raceway Park with the truck, and then I ran South Boston, and then I ran Texas and Chicagoland, or not Chicagoland, but Chicago Motor Speedway. It was the old Cicero track. It was flat mile, kind of like Phoenix is. That was my second race, actually. I should have won that one, but I ran out of gas. Crew chiefs. Couldn't have been the driver's fault. Anyways, and then we went to California for my last race, my last two raw, and that's when I got kicked out. I was too young again for some reason. Although everybody knew my age, so I didn't cheat that one.
No, NASCAR changed the rules.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, he's getting too good, too young, too fast. Let's change the rules and make it 18. Okay, so do we have a mic out there somewhere in the crowd? And I can't see that we can get some questions from the audience members.
I have the mic right here, Ron.
Back there. Okay, Sasha, you got the mic? Let's go ahead. Let's open it up. You got some people with some questions out there.
Who's got a good question for Kyle?
Kyle Busch.
I'm going to take this gentleman over here. Give us your name and where you're from.
Tim Thurston from Niles, Michigan. You've won a few times, I know, but of all your wins, what's your favorite or most memorable win?
Man, that's a tough one. There are a lot of them, but there's a lot of cool ones too, you know. I think I guess I'd go with the first most memorable one is just my first Sprint Cup Series win. I think that one was really cool. That was really fun. That was California, Labor Day weekend, 2005. That's probably number one on my list. Number two on my list, I'd say, is the Bristol night race of 2011. That was the finish of the trifecta. So that one there was really special. Thank you. And then if I had to say a third one, my third most favorite one would be right here in Vegas, winning the Cup race here. So that one was pretty special too. Just bringing home the trophy on the home turf. You know, I remember watching that speedway be built. Old Richie Klein and the guys from Imperial Palace and everybody that was a part of that project and putting it on. And getting a Cup race there, you know, I remember, I think it was 98 or 99, it was something like that. Jeff Burton ended up winning, and but it was like a snowstorm. It was like 30-something degrees outside. I mean, it was crazy, you know. We were sitting out in the grandstand, shivering our butts off and everything. So that's pure NASCAR race fan for you right there. That day.
That's awesome. Do we have anyone in this section that has a question? Come right on over here. Give us your name and where you're from.
Dennis Neff from Yucaipa, California.
Right on.
What do you think of Kyle Petty's remark about comparing you to his dad?
All right. I've never compared myself to his dad one bit. I've never done the comparison, and yet, you know, people want to, whether it's the media or the haters or whoever. But I've always just said, you know, if I could reach 200 wins in my career, I think that would be cool. Never said Cup wins, never said, you know, whatever, just across all three. Now, if I wanted to add in Legends cars and modifieds and late models and the rest of that stuff, I think I'm already there. But, you know, it's across the NASCAR 3 Touring Series, and to me, it was a goal. You know, it's something I set out for myself. It's no different than a kid being in high school, playing high school ball, and wanting to make it to the Major League Baseball. You know, it's just a goal that you want to have for yourself. So maybe one day I can get there, and if I can, cool. If not, then, you know, no big deal. I sure do still have a lot of other trophies I still got to figure out where I'm going to put. So a lot more than Kyle Petty.
another one over here. I can see her waving me from the other side of the room.
Okay, should we take a moment and bring your wife out here? Should we do that?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go ahead and bring. We got two chairs up there, so we do have other.
If you're wondering why there's other chairs here, where is she?
Samantha, come on.
Hello. There's Samantha, everybody. Hello. How are you? Yes, grab your mic.
Now, this is always fun to see you two before races. You know that? They do get those shots in there. They make sure the drivers with lovely wives, in this case, to show before the races. So, Samantha, we'll ask you right off the bat here. What's going through your mind? You're standing on pit row, and it's all this excitement going on there, ready to start the race, giving him a hug before the race, watching him climb in the car.
Yeah, you know, there's always definitely nerves. It's definitely scary what they do, but he loves it, so I just, you know, we give him a kiss and say a little prayer, and that's all you can really do. You got to be supportive.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, our next question out there.
What's your question, girl?
Hi, I'm Lisa from Vegas. My husband says, Kyle, when you win the championship, he'll cut his hair. My question is...
Whoa, look at his hair. Whoa, hold on.
Will you make the first cut?
Will I make the first cut?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. That'd be fun. I think we could turn that sexy beast into another sexy beast. We'll see.
NASCAR does come here in December for the awards banquet, so
that's right. Yeah, we celebrate the championship right here, so I'm sure we'll find you. That ain't no problem. I hear you. Like I said, though, we got some work to do, and the way that today went wasn't so great. So we're working on it, but we'll get there, I'm sure.
Hey, Ron, do we have time for one more question?
Absolutely. We're going to be playing a little blackjack here in just a little bit, but...
I'm going to take the gentleman up front here. All right. Give us your name and where you're from.
Alan Chase from Eldon, Pennsylvania. The last few years, we've been watching, you've been blowing up some motors. We're in 14th right now. How are we feeling about the TRD motors?
Boy, don't put me on the spot. Yeah, right. Can we have another one, please? No, I mean, you know, I think it was 2 years ago we blew up 3 in a row, right? I mean, that was like a total wacko thing that happened there, you know. But what's amazing about that is, so that's, if you would have the current point system 2 years ago, the year I blew up 3 motors in a row, missed the chase, all that, my worst year ever of my career, who won the championship? I did. 2 years ago, if you have the current point system today, 2 years ago, I would have won the championship. How crazy is that? So, you never know what's going to lead and what's going to happen, but I don't think engines are our worst problem right now, to be honest with you. I think the 15 car, I think he qualified 3rd today. We were the top qualifying Toyota last week. We were 7th. Typically, qualifying is how you stack up motors, right? And last year we actually won the most poles, I think. Toyota did. So, and the most races, I think too. So, because JGR, we won 12 as a company, and Hendrick only won 11 as a company. I think Michael Waltrip won another one. I think Vickers won. So that was 13. I don't know. But anyway, we've won a lot. You know, TRD, they do a great job for us. Certainly, I wished that it was easy. You just press the button and she goes faster than the rest of them. That'd be nice. That would certainly make my job a heck of a lot easier. But, you know, when you press that button and it doesn't quite go as fast as you want to, you're looking around like, all right, hopefully nobody gets by me. Yeah, so... We'll see. We'll keep working at it.
Sometimes it does look like that on the track with you, though. I mean, there are times...
It was like that modified, man. I want my late model motor.
Yeah. And if the point system had been, like you said, different than like today what it was then, sir, you would have had to get your hair cut. You okay with that?
That's right.
Okay, under those rules. Okay, we got one more question.
We sure do. Right over here, I have a little big fan. What's your name, girl?
Nora Armentrout.
Are you right over there?
Yeah, we're over there.
Okay.
What was your worst wreck you got into?
My worst wreck I got into?
Yeah. Hey, I don't know where you're at. I'm going to find you.
It's that table right there. Yeah, everybody's pointing at it.
Down, sir.
Worst wreck I ever got into. Yeah, Talladega last fall, the truck race was pretty big. That one wasn't too fun. I think we were going to finish like 4th or something like that. Everybody's push drafting and everything to the line, and Jeff Burton got turned sideways, hit me, spun me. I collected Bubba. He spun, went that way. I went back that way, and start-finish line was right there. So I kept my foot in it, and I was driving. That thing was wrecked. It wasn't steering anyway, and everything. And then I hit the inside wall. So that was kind of dumb on my part. But you know what? When it's the last lap and we're racing for a championship, if I didn't keep my foot in it, I don't think we would have won the Owners' Championship last year. So it's a good thing I got a hard noggin, because that one hurt. That's for sure.
What about, let's hear about your race team now. What you've been doing with that, with KBM now, and what you have going there. And Samantha, you got to be excited about this opportunity too. This business opportunity to get things rolling here with a race team there that's doing racing in the Truck Series. And I know you're playing a part in that too. That you have a role in there in KBM.
Yeah, I try to help our young guns, Eric and Bubba. I try to help brand them. I work really closely with everybody at KBM on the retail side and kind of more the media side. And then also I do the Kyle Busch Foundation, where every year we have 3 different events that we put on. We buy Christmas gifts for over 300-400 kids, specific gifts. They send us wish lists. In April, I'm doing a big prom dress project for girls in Charlotte that wouldn't be able to go to prom. It's a hand-quilted dress. And finally, in October, we partnered up with a foundation, and we help cover the medical costs of women in the Charlotte area that, insurance only pays so much. And so these women were having to decide to pay their mortgage, get groceries, or pay their medical bills, and nobody should do that. So last year, we raised $154,000 right out the bat.
In 3 days.
In 3 days. That's my baby. I work a lot on those 3 projects, and we're really proud of it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. She's amazing. She does a great job. She's the one who actually sold the idea to Monster to allow us to have a pink car.
First pink car for Monster
First
ever.
any advertising Monster's ever done without the green claw. So that was a pretty special event there. Really, really cool. And proud of you for that.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Okay, shall we go ahead and do a little blackjack? You ready for that?
Sure, yeah.
Shall we jump into the blackjack table? Here's what we got. See the table right up there? You get a chance to play blackjack with Kurt Busch.
Can you turn the lights on for a second? Can you turn the lights on?
No, listen, I covered both of them, so occasionally I get to do a K and a K. Oh, do we have another
Parker,
question?
stand up. If anybody wants the autograph from my late model crew chief, that's the guy.
Right there.
That's the one who got me to win 10 out of 15 late model races. I just saw him over there. So.
You saw him there?
Yeah.
You spotted the white hair.
I spotted the white hair. Yeah, it's been there for a while. I think I started all that white hair, by the way.
Can I be Vanna White and pick?
Okay, with Kyle Busch here, we're going to have the black. Okay, first of all, let me name. We've got a handful of people that are coming up, and then one wild card. One of you are going to get to come up here and play blackjack with Kyle. George Pruitt, come on up. Jared Hayland, Reg Wilkie, Heidi Turner, Jennifer Fowley, KBM fan club member, come on up, and Samantha has. Is she underage?
No, it's Carrie, and Carrie gets to see him all the time. Carrie, can I not put you in there? Because you get to see Kyle all the time, and I picked you.
I was hoping.
I love you, Carrie, but we see you every weekend.
I was hoping it was somebody underage and we could change their ID and get Kyle to do it. That would have been good. Okay, want me to read it? Who do we
Sorry,
have?
Carrie, I love you.
Okay.
I told you not.
We have Haywood Cummings or Cummings Haywood? Haywood Cummings, I'm guessing. Where are you at? Somewhere? I'm hearing some cheering over here. Okay, come on up here, play a little blackjack. Nice looking M&M's jacket there, by the way. You just picked that of all the jackets out of your closet tonight. You're going through them and said, I think I'll wear the M&M's tonight. Oh, okay. All right, where's our dealer? We got our dealer out there somewhere? Don't make me deal. We got to have a blackjack dealer out here. Oh, here we go. Okay, come on up, take a seat. With the dealer back here, you guys pick a seat at the table, okay? By the way, what seat you pick is going to make a big difference, isn't it? that'll determine your cards, from what I hear. So you can go home and say you're just playing blackjack in Vegas
How are
with
you?
Kyle Busch tonight.
Hello, hello. How are you? Oh man, seriously? Seahawks? That's all right. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you again. You too? Hello? All right, man. You got it. Appreciate you guys coming with us here. Where am I going? I think this is my seat. Sorry, sir. I don't mean
In the
to
middle
put you
spot.
out. They
Sir,
told me
you're coming over here.
specifically this one was mine.
You're gonna go
No,
first
you're
base.
first. I get to be in the middle. You get all the good cards. Watch. All right.
Okay, we're gonna play 4 hands.
Start out with you.
Okay?
All right. These real? Sweet. All right.
That's yours. Do whatever you want.
I want the yellow ones.
Let's check there. Hold on now. Yeah, that's good.
I was messing with them earlier. They might be a little uneven.
Okay, so 4 hands. Decide how you want to play them, and you want to put them all out there.
How much you want on top? Bet them up.
What do we got to bet? How much? What's minimum?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
It's
You
your
want to put them
call.
all out there in 1 hand?
So we're playing 4 hands?
4 hands.
4 hands.
Go big or go home.
All right, well, might as well divide it into 4 so they don't lose it all in one.
There you go.
All right? All right, game.
All right.
And Kyle, do not hit on 18. If you get, I know you love 18. I know you love that number.
That's right.
Don't be hitting on. I'm just telling you. Don't
right,
hit on
guys.
18.
Good luck.
Ooh, see, look at that. Early already. Not bad.
We got 15, 6. You get a card here. 20 ain't bad. 14, 9, 12, 18. Dealer is showing a 20. Well, 10. It's gonna be a 20. Just saying.
Maybe a 20.
With the peeker, fine. All right, 21 ain't bad. You gonna stay? You sure? Stay good? All right. After the fact, sure. Why not? We got 10. We got 20. You don't want to split? Oh, why not? I like it. Throw me up another 25.
No,
That's, you know what? Do whatever.
we're playing for fun.
It's all right. Yeah, 18's good.
18's good.
21.
How about
Yeah. Always split those 10s. I'm telling you.
Imagine that. Sounds like my luck.
We got 14.
That's the one I wanted.
We got 19. Stay in there. 12. 13. 17. What do you think, Miss Lady? One more, she says 20.
Now that,
So,
second.
yeah,
Sucking
18.
all the bad luck in right here.
16.
Everybody.
20.
Yeah, right?
20 for the dealer. We got 20 there. I'm taking that. I will pay you on that. I'll take that one. One now. All right, that is one.
Okay, 1 hand. Dealer was tough there, okay? Do
Yeah,
something
they
different
did.
than that, throwing that 20 at him, all right?
Should have just played one deck. Hand deal.
Come on, man.
Too
All
many
right.
cards. I can't count them all.
I'll count for you, I promise.
Oh, so you're
All
getting
right.
cards
I'm
now.
trying.
A little.
Did the MIT blackjack.
That's a 10.
Right.
We're one step ahead. We got it. We got 12. We got 14. 10. 20. 19. 17. 14. Dealer's got a 4. Good on the 12. 14 taking a hit for a break. 10. No double down. I love pressure. It's the best.
We love
I
your
love
enthusiasm.
this.
There we go.
Bam. 20.
There you go. Look
at that.
Always trust
There
the
you go.
dealer. 20's good. Always splitting it up. I like it. 20. You want to split again? Go up to 4. You can go up to as many as you want.
I'm good.
We'll go with 16 then.
I'm going to stay because you're going to bust.
Good call. 19, 17, 14, 6, 7, 17.
Imagine.
There.
Dealer shows a bust card and
You know,
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, give my money back.
Yeah.
All right, rolling.
Got the high roller table.
So how we doing? Seahawks in the lead, I think, right now.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's listen. We've heard that tune before, didn't we? Recently at that game, that football game.
I'm playing like Denver right now.
Yeah. Looks
I
to
brought
me
the high
like
school team to the big game.
you've had a little help from the dealer on telling you when to split, when to double, and yeah, okay.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Third hand.
How are you, Bucks? By set. Yes, I like it. Good luck. Omaha. That's just a slap in the face.
Look, I got two for my two Omahas.
All right, 8.
This is when it gets real easy.
14, boss. 14. All right, 17. 17. She's hitting. 19. You got 19. I can take it back. You don't want it? I can. Yeah, all right. 3.
Hit it.
13.
Hit it.
23. Game rigged. Stay on 12. 15. Stay in 17. 7. 9. 12. 22.
Go big.
22.
I did. Yeah.
By the way, the Seahawks are winning. The Seahawks are
they're
winning
rolling. Watch
big.
this.
Have we heard that story before? Seahawks winning big? They're still scoring. They're still scoring touchdowns.
400 right there. 6. Bam.
That's all yours. Yeah.
Okay, final hand. Final hand. What are we going to do here? Oh, we got some all-in people.
Yes. Why not?
All
Last
in.
hand.
Yeah.
Kyle, what do you got there going
Help
on?
him out.
I'll just lose it for you.
Seahawks are helping you.
Seahawks want to help me, yeah.
You know what? I mean, really, why not? That is beautiful. That is just gorgeous. Thank you. 50? Do you not have to? Whatever you want, man. All right, here we go. Wait for it. That's why you get 2 cards.
So wait.
17.
Did anybody tell them that they get to take these chips with them when they leave?
19. 11. 10, 27, 17.
Oh,
What
great.
are they showing? Everyone insurance?
Insurance.
This joke has some. You want insurance? Whatever you want, Mom. Do whatever. I don't care. There you go. Insurance is closed.
On the screen.
Yes.
Well, guess what? You started with what? And you end up with.
Wow. That was totally rigged.
That was
They knew we were playing 4 rounds. They knew everyone would put in all their money at the end. They put them cards specifically there. See? House always wins. It's Vegas. Don't trust anyone out here.
Someone knows what's going on. You got his insurance. Always get
Oh,
your
you
insurance.
okay? So you got your. So
And the winner!
M&M's.
And the winner.
M&M's wins over on the side. First base.
Nationwide insurance over here. All right. Good
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody.
That's
Appreciate
fun.
you coming up and hanging out with.
Got it. Thank you very much, of course.
Playing some blackjack.
Appreciate it. I hope so. Are you a Casey Kane fan too? Oh, Denny Hamlin fan. All right. That's right. That's cool. You got it, man. Good
I'm
time.
sorry.
Thank you. Congratulations. Good
Now I
time.
see it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, really?
You wouldn't have gotten to take home the money anyway. So.
Yeah, I hope so. There you go. Nice one. I like that. Cool. Thank you very much. All right.
Okay, Kyle, come on over for some final thoughts.
Sure.
Samantha's
No,
still
it's all
back
good,
there
thanks.
somewhere. Can we get Samantha back out here again too?
She's
Okay.
a bow. I do that when I win. I didn't win. In case you missed it, I got spanked. At least I can't.
All
do
right,
that.
thank you, Samantha, for coming back up here. And really, the work that you're doing with the foundation, marvelous stuff that you guys are doing in North Carolina there and helping out the racing community and going on from there. So thank you very much for that and hearing those stories. So Some final thoughts this weekend now. You've got, again, the car isn't where you want it, but you get a Phoenix last weekend. Okay, let's go there. You won the rain-shortened race there, but you got to win in the Monster car.
That's right.
You're going to be racing Monster tomorrow.
Yep.
And on Sunday, you're going with the M&Ms, back to the old standby.
That's right. So, yeah, it's same old deal, you know, just get an opportunity to race on Saturday. I've never won the Nationwide Series race here in Vegas, imagine that. For some unknown reason, the right front tire decided it wanted to blow out going into turn 3 today, and we took a whale of a lick there late in practice. And fortunately, my guys were really prepared, and they got our backup car out. We were able to make a couple laps at least in it so we could get a taste of what the spring settings were, how close the splitter was to the ground, and all that stuff, so they could go back tonight and study some of that and make it better for tomorrow. And then, you know, the Cup car, of course, we have 2 final practices tomorrow, and enough time to shake it down, get ready for enough for Sunday.
What do you hear for weather on Sunday? What do you think?
I'm hearing good. I'm hearing good all weekend. So I'm hearing mid-60s or 70s, something like that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be super nice. So it's going to be a great day for all the crowd to come out. And, it ain't going to be 30s and raining like 99. So anything's better than that.
That was not a fun year.
Yeah,
no, I remember that. So a big hand if we can for Kyle and Samantha Busch. Kyle, give a big farewell and thank you for coming out here tonight.
Thank you all very much for coming. It was awesome. It was a great night to spend with you all. And we hope that we can bring home a trophy tomorrow and another one on Sunday. So we'll start there. Thank you all very much. Have a great night. Be safe going home. Hopefully you're staying here at Stratosphere.